Anyway, we are in Amatutu in a Duni clan. And the people around and the placards displayed are displayed by angry and very aggrieved community leaders and youths. And the reason of everybody gathered here today is the injustice, the perceived injustice perpetrated by Shell in its 12 years operation in the EA 12 host community environment. Since their operations, there has never been a staff employed in the environment. There are agreements reached. 3 or 4 occasions, the communities expressed their grievances, and Shell and government called them and that they will address all the issues. I think it is getting close to 1 year. All efforts to get this issued in dialogue and resolve. Shell, in its cunning efforts, divide and rule system, has thwarted all efforts. And the communities have no any other option than to say, we must go there. And they have restricted us from all our fishing environment. Our own area we had been fishing for all years long, they have deprived us. And today is today. We have carried our destiny into our hands. And that we must go. We must go. And until these things that we have spoken and agreed in several fora is done, there will be no peace for Shell in our environment. They have deprived us enough. The surveillance workers that are working in our environment is only about 10. But in other communities, it is almost 100 per community. The salaries alone, too, is stagnant for the past how many years? About close to 7 years, salary is 40,000, which is not even applicable to civil service in Nigeria. Then why should a company treat our children that way? The children too are grieved. Their salary must be increased from 120,000 naira above. Until all these things are addressed, the focal reps, the scaffolders, the workers that are there are treated as slaves. 400 persons.
Are you saying that since the 11 or 12 years of operation in Shell,
It's 12 years, please. I want to correct that.
Okay, the 12 years of operation in Shell, are you saying that Shell has not produced any staff from the...
That is no single staff, and there's no Shell man will come to the 12 EAOs communities and will boast himself that he has employed even a staff. And they have a capacity of about 130 staffs going back to back in the FPS. And the working capacity is about, records available to us shows, they are about 200 and something back to back. So it is close to about 500 persons working in the FPSO. The staffs alone are 130 something, and we have not gotten one. 12 communities have not gotten one.
Excuse me, are you saying that all the communities are aware of this operation?
All the 12 EA communities are presently here, and there's nothing that is going to stop us. We have come, the king of Iduni clan, the Ogyobo,
Are you saying
he has been begging on behalf of the state government, on behalf of Shell, but we said enough is enough.
Excuse me, I learned that you are just coming from the period of Duini Kingdom. Is that true?
Yes, we are coming from his palace. He invited us that we should still exercise some little more patience, that the state government is going to be contacted, Shell is going to be contacted, elsewhere is going to be. We said enough is enough. It has gone into our necks.
I'm categorically informed that the host community workers working in Shell in respect of EA field are being treated like slaves. Is that also correct?
Oh, that's a grievance. If you empower a man, you have empowered a family. But in this case, Shell has thrown all, even the focal reps, the community presented to them as their own FTO to operate in the environment, one per community, is thrown out of the office. They never knew any, they have no faith, they don't have any future. That's the 12 years of working.
Excuse me, is the Bayelsa state government aware of this your planned protest?
Yes, we have informed every angle, even Sahara reporters, because we are afraid of the Nigerian government to some extent. Because they want to. We don't know, and we are not accusing them, but we perceive they just connive with Shell or any other organization. Otherwise,
Island government, Bayelsa State government have made several efforts to see that you and Shell arrive at the.
That is the shameful aspect we are talking about as an entirety in our environment. That is, government is the head of every organization, including our communities that is producing this oil. That is why federal government is taking all to itself and is doing all process. But it is a shameful thing for the government of Bayelsa State to tell the 12 EA communities they have asked Shell, they have forced Shell, and Shell is not complying. So they are effortless. They don't know what to do. It's a shameful thing. So we saw it as a connival to at least deploy us for all the...
Excuse me. There is a rumor that all the marine vessels that are in the field are being given to the outsiders.
We don't even know who are those persons, but we perceived it is the managerial team of Shell that is doing that, and we have the capacity. We stand to tell the federal government, the international organization, that we have the capacity. They have about 8 or 10 constant vessels.
Excuse me. The rumor is that
I want to talk the mind of our people. I'm trying to speak.
Excuse me. The rumor is that you don't have competent contractors. That's the reason why the contract.
That is Shell blackmail all over the places. They've known it. And in all other land, in all other areas around the world, they've known Shell for that, and Shell has not been succeeding. It is only in Nigeria they are still playing that politics.
Are you saying you have competent contractors? That
very serious competent contractors, and look at them around. And again, we have one problem. We still have one problem.
Do your contractors have a previous experience in marine vessels?
Yes. Now it is only when the 50 tons, these